Hey guys, how the heck are you? I hope you're doing great and I hope you're having an awesome day. Alright, I feel like I can barely even say that for some reason. But as you can see in the title, this video is about drifting, and I have finally gotten to drift a vehicle. And I know what you're probably saying after just seeing that clip. You're like, Ethan, what are you talking about? That's not drifting. You just took an all-wheel drive vehicle out in the snow. That's power sliding. And it's like, same thing. It's still fun. So we got snow and took the car out and are just messing around with it in the field and stuff. And I'm learning how to drift vehicles, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, from reviewing the footage and editing, I had the GoPro I had it in I can't talk today. I had the GoPro above my head, like right here, and for some reason, even though I had the back on it where it picked up audio, the audio was still horrible from me talking, so you can barely even hear me talking. So I guess what I'm going to kind of do is narrate it on here for you guys of what's happening, and then I'll talk about the clip and then put that clip in there is what I'm trying to say. Let's get right into this. I hope you guys enjoy, because I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Hope you guys enjoy some drifting. What a solid job focusing on the camera. This is amazing. What? Come on. Can you freaking autofocus? You're really helping me out today. So when I first went out, I've never even driven a car on snow before. I've gotten used to my four-wheeler on stuff like this. I've driven my quad in the snow. I've drifted it, so I kind of understand that stuff. And just to clarify, this car's on 4 snow tires. Makes it a little bit interesting, and I realized how slick it was when I first went out there, because there's this little bump that you have to drive over. Almost got stuck going over it because my wheels were spinning, but I was able to get over it. Oh, that's interesting. Jeep. There we go. Alright. And then going around the turns the first couple of times, we pretty much went almost in a straight line. Either that or we just turned. There wasn't any drifting involved. So it's going to be a little bit different than rear-wheel drive drifting, and I have never drifted a car, like an actual size car, before. Dang. We're actually getting some grip, which is... Oh, we're not drifting at all. But I slowly was able to get the hang of it and started to somewhat drift, and it was pretty fun. I was pretty excited about it. It's kind of addicting, you know. Yeah. So yeah, after I started getting the hang of it a little bit, then I kept going around the turns and crap back and forth, and then there was that moment that I had finally transitioned. I finally had figured out how to transition the car, and these drifts, they're not great. I know that. Because first of all, this isn't even remotely close to a drift car. This thing is a Jeep. It's practically an off-road car. We're drifting a car that's a little bit high off the ground. It's got summer tires on it. The e-brake doesn't even work in it. So there was one time where I was pulling the e-brake. I pulled it up to go around the corner and it got stuck. E-brake. But yeah, the car's, like, getting used to it, it was a little bit different, and the steering wheel's freaking giant. The steering wheel's probably, like, this big around, so you're, like, throwing it all over the place, you're throwing your arms around and everything. but it's manageable, guys. Yeah, I was able to start to get the hang of transitioning, and then I was finally able to get a couple good transitions in, and I'll show you guys. I was really proud of myself because it was pretty interesting. And then I started driving the car, and then I started driving around like it was a freaking rally car. Like, the car was actually pretty easy to control, surprisingly, on summer tires. I was able to go around turns and stuff, get it sideways, but keep it under control, so I was pretty happy with myself with that stuff. Because that's kind of, especially when you live around here in the winter when you have tons of snow, it's really good to know how to drive when the conditions are horrible, which that kind of gave me a learning experience with how to drive in snowy conditions and stuff, because, you know, don't mind the freaking plows that are going by right now. As I said, the roads are crappy sometimes. It's good to know around here how to drive in the snow, and it gave me a good experience on learning how to drift, because that's fun. Drifting is awesome. And I do really want to get into rear-wheel drive drifting at some point, and also stay tuned on the channel, guys, because there is some awesome car content that is going to be coming up in the next few months whenever stuff happens. Yeah, it was definitely a cool learning experience. But then the next day, me and my dad went back out. We brought the gimbal in the car, so it was a little bit weird, but it was fine. And then I got a couple other really good transitions in, and then we were also just messing around in the car, having fun. Whoops. There was a couple times where I spun it all the way around, and then I was just like, alright, we're gonna start doing donuts here, and yeah. Here, I didn't get too many third-person shots. But here's a little bit. Here's a little bit. All right, I can't. I'm trying to talk too fast. Can't do this. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. But here's a little bit. I can't. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to talk faster than I can think, or I honestly don't even know. But here's a little edit of some third-person view shots of me drifting, figuring out transitions. In the edit, there was actually in the edit. Oh my! In the edit, there's actually the part where I first did a transition. It was pretty cool. So I'll show you guys that right here. Hope you guys enjoy this little edit of figuring out how to drift. And I hope you have enjoyed all of this. I hope you've enjoyed this. I don't know what I would call this. It's just something. I am completely out of it today, huh? So, yeah guys, that is me learning how to drift at age 15. And it is pretty freaking awesome, I gotta say that for one thing. Yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed whatever this is for a video. I don't even know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. To support the channel, please comment, like, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please do subscribe. There should be some more epic content coming out in the next few weeks. First of all, I need to learn how to talk, because clearly I'm having a problem with that today. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great rest of your week, guys. Bye, guys. I'll see you next week. I'm saying guys way too much. Yeah. Bye.